There we go. And now we're going to get started with the warm-up. So let's come to standing here. And let's just march in place for a minute. Pump your arms, get those knees up, and march. And again, you can do, if you're just joining in, I've seen several people join in, you can do this workout with nothing but your body weight. You can add dumbbells, or you can do most of these exercises seated in a chair if you need to. All right. Now, let's do some butt kicks coming up in 4, 3, 2, and butt kicks. Pick up the heels. Try to kick your butt. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And breathe. Don't hold your breath. Ten more seconds, then we're going to go to seal jacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms out, nice and wide, step touch. If you want to jump, you are welcome to jump. But if you're not a jumper, you can do power seal jacks. I'm just going to do, well, I've already worked out once today. I'm going to do the lower version. All right. 15 more seconds here. And then we're going to go to prisoner squats. So you're going to have your hands behind your ears, not behind your neck. In 5, 4, 3, 2. I want your feet out nice and wide, about shoulder width. Toes turned out a little bit. Hands behind the ears and squat. I want you to make sure you're tracking those knees out. Chest is up, face is forward. So I do not want to see you going down. So if you have to, just do a high squat. It's perfectly fine, as long as you're getting it. Drive through the entire foot. Both heels down. Squeeze the glutes up at the top. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Good. About 15 more seconds here. And then we're going to go to monster kicks. So if you need a chair, you have trouble balancing, grab you a chair, a wall, not a big deal. And last one. So you're going to take the opposite hand and foot. And I just hit my ceiling fan. Still just warming up here. And breathe. Don't forget to breathe. A few more. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring your elbows in close and just open and close. You can march in place. You should be breathing a little bit heavy now, or a lot heavy. Maybe you breathe heavier. Just a few more. Open and close, rotating those shoulders. Arms out, palms up, circles. Now let's reverse those circles and flip the palms. And then now make great big circles. And reverse direction, flip those palms. And now bring your hands into the hip creases, not on your hips, right here in that crease, right there in your leg. And I want you to press the butt back, reach for the back of the wall, your spine nice and straight, hands to the floor, drop into your deep squat. If this is as high as you can go, that's fine. Drop to your deep squat, straighten the legs, back down, straighten the legs, back down, reach your arms up, and press. Squeeze the glutes. And now, let's reach. reach. About 10 more seconds. And we're going to get started. First exercise is in and out squat. You can do this body weight. 4, 3, 2, 1. So for in and out squats, you're going to squat close, and then you will step out wide and squat. In close, out wide. In close, out wide. You can also jump. In close, out wide. In close, out wide. In close, out wide. If you've got dumbbells, you can make it a little more challenging. You can go in close, in close, and then curl up out wide. In close, out wide. Or you can even jump. We still got about 20 more seconds. Remember, you stop and rest anytime you need to. In and out squats, knee jacks, one of the names you might hear. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up, down planks. Get on your plank position and push up position, nice tight plank. Forearms and back up. If you're on a chair, shoulders over wrists, forearms, back up. You can do an incline. Just make sure you've got a nice tight position. And again, always stop and rest when you need to. You don't stop when I do because you may not need to rest when I do. 12 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now come down on your back. We're going to do a single leg glute bridge. Come back down on your back, hands on the floor. Right leg up. Press the hips up, squeeze, press through your foot. If you've got a chair or a couch, you're going to put your arms, your shoulders up, lift that leg, and shift up and down. We've got an entire minute. You're pressing through the foot, squeeze those glutes. Squeeze, squeeze. 20 more seconds, y'all. And then we go to the other leg. Squeeze those glutes, press through that foot. And switch legs. Drop that right foot to the floor, left leg up, or if you're on the chair, switch hips to the ceiling. Squeeze the glutes, press through the foot. Squeeze, squeeze. I don't know about you, but I'm a little sweaty. But then again, I sweat a lot too. Squeeze those glutes. You should be feeling this in the hamstrings as well as the glutes. Our next exercise is everybody's favorite, the push-up. You can do any variation you need. You can do short lever, long lever, incline, whatever's available to you this evening, on the wall. And 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, ooh, that's loud, y'all. Push-ups. If you're going to do them on your knees, get your knees up, shoulders over your wrists. Rotate the elbows in and down and press up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and then press them away. Of course, long lever. Again, elbows are in close, not far away. Squeeze the shoulder blades and press up. If you're going to do it on an incline, again, nice and tall. Your elbows are in close and press away. In close and press away. Resting as much as you need to, y'all. I'm going to do knee push-ups. Whew. I did a gazillion in our workout this morning. 5, 4, 3, 2, and come on up. And right back to in and out squats. If you need to stop and rest, grab you a sip of water, you go right ahead. You rest when you need to rest. I'll rest when I need to rest. And I left my water in the kitchen, dadgummit. It would be nice if I had somebody who could bring me water that's on the kitchen table. Those of you who know me know what I just did. 20 more seconds. In and out squats. You stop and rest when you need to. Thank you. I'll rest when I need to. Don't forget, you can jump. Up, down planks. Chair. You're on your forearms. Nice tight plank. Do not sag that butt. You want a nice tight plank. Heels way up and back down. If you can't come up and down, hold your plank as long as you can. Drop down to your knees and then come back up. And then you can drop to your knees and then come back up. Drop to your knees, come back up. Otherwise, up and down, y'all. Up and down. Everything nice and tight. Rest when you need to. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come on down to your back. Single leg glute bridge. Again, if you're on the chair, bring your back to the chair, lift that right leg, press to the heel, squeeze the glutes, press the hips up. Otherwise, you're on the floor, leg up in the air, hips up, press through the foot, squeeze those glutes, working those glutes, y'all. And squeeze. If you need to, bring your palms up facing each other. Press through your triceps. Again, remember, you stop and rest when you need to. Just because I stop and rest does not mean you need to. You may can go longer, or you may need to stop before I do. This is switch legs, left leg up in the air, and go whenever you're ready. If you need to stop, if you need to get some water, if you need to breathe, you do what you need to do. Rest-based training, y'all. The rest is where the magic happens. Because when you go hard and then rest hard, you're getting both the cardio and the strength effect. Again, now if you've got weights, you can always put weights on your hips and add a little. However much you want to, 5, 10, 15, 30 pounds. You can even add a barbell, kettlebell, whatever. But body weight, still very effective, y'all. Promise. Woo-wee. I'm about tired. Thank goodness. Push-up variation. You've got short lever push-ups from your knees. Make sure you're in a good plank position. Turn those elbows in. Press. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and then press them away. Everything's nice and tight. You can do long lever push-ups. And again, squeeze and then press. Or on the chair, shoulders over the wrist so that you don't press the chair away from you. Nice tight plank. Together and press. Together and press. So, whatever variation, you can be on a countertop, you can be on the wall, however you need to on the incline push-up. Rest when you need to. All right, y'all, back up to in and out squats. Grab your weights if you're using weights or not. And it's in close, out wide. Making a curl if you're using the weights. If you're not, just keep your hands right here. Or you can keep the weights here too if you don't want to add some biceps in it. You should be nice and sweaty now. You should be having to rest a lot. In and out squats. Got about 20 more seconds here, y'all. Don't forget, you can jump if you want to. Stop and rest when you need to. Grab a sip of water. 7, 6. Up, down planks next. Again, you can be on your knees if you need to. Nice plank here. Up. Still getting the work. You can do plank here, down, and up. You can do plank on an incline, down, and up. If you can't go up and down, just hold your plank. Drop to your knees when you need to. Come right back up. Everything's nice and tight. You are not sagging. Press up. Rest when you need to. Stop and rest. It's so hard to talk and do this. Ain't gonna lie. When you feel your form go, or it's too rough, stop and rest. Come down on your back, on your chair, single leg glute bridge. Grab your weights, put them across your hips if you're going to use weights. Right leg up to the ceiling, hands down, or palms facing each other. And squeeze those glutes. Lift those hips to the ceiling. And squeeze. Y'all, this is a simple workout, but it is not easy. But you know what? Y'all, easy is earned. The better you get, the more you do it, the better you get. The better you get, the easier it gets. But the thing is, when it gets easy, then you go to a more advanced variation. So there's always more to do. Woo! Switch legs, thank goodness. Left leg up to the ceiling. Again, squeeze those glutes. Press through the feet. Woo! Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Stop and rest when you need to, y'all. That's the beauty of this workout. You go as hard as you can for as long as you can, then you stop and rest. I've been working my glutes a while and my hamstrings so they can take a beating. But I'm going to tell you, this does not feel good. It is hurting. We got the B's and the H's going. The B's is my muscles are burning and I am breathless. Thank goodness. All right, push-up variation. Again, you can do short lever push-ups off of your knees. Rotate those elbows in, keep them nice and close together. Squeeze the shoulder blades and press up. Nice and slow. Squeeze them together, press up. Long lever push-ups. Nice tight plank. Rotate the elbows in, keep them nice and tight. Squeeze the shoulder blades and press up. Or on your incline, hands over shoulders over your wrist. Nice tight plank. Elbows in, squeeze the shoulder blades, press away. Whatever variation you need, same thing on the wall, you roll yourself in. Three, two, one. Last round, y'all. One more round and we are done. In and out squats. Come on. Let's get it. And in close, out wide. In close, out wide. You can jump. You can keep the weights right at your chest. Whew. Rest when you need to, y'all. Ah. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up, down, plank. Again, knees or toes or incline, up to you. If you're going to do knees, keep a nice tight plank position, squeeze, drop to the forearms, press up. Toes, same thing, nice tight plank, forearms, back up, or if you can't, drop to your knees, back up, hold as long as you can, drop to your knees, back up, just don't let that butt sag, don't let that back sag. Same thing on the incline, down, down, up, up. Nice tight plank, tight abdominal area, whatever you need to. Three, two, one. Over on your back, single leg glute bridge. Palms down or arms up, legs up, and squeeze and press. Squeeze the glutes, press to the feet. Shift the hips up. Stop and rest whenever you need to. Woo. $15 more seconds, and then we switch to the other leg. And switch legs, drop that right foot to the floor, knees bent, left leg straight up. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, press to the heel, shift the hips up, squeeze those glutes. Squeeze. When you squeeze the glutes, you should feel that hamstring really activate on this leg. It's already activated on the other leg with it straight up, or should be, because you should have that foot flexed, not pointed. If you point, you're working the calf muscle a little bit. If it's flexed, you've got a little more hamstring action there. Squeeze. All right, y'all, almost done. 10 more seconds here. Squeeze those glutes. Squeeze. Last minute, y'all, we are almost done with the hard part. Push-up variation. If you're going to do short lever or knees, get in your plank position, turn those elbows in, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then press them away. And squeeze and press. Long lever, plank position, lower, and press. If you're going to be on your incline, y'all stop and rest when you need to. You should be resting a lot. Same thing. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and press them away. Rest when you need to. You should be resting a lot. You should be sweating a lot. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Woo-wee. Awesome, y'all. Good job. Let's come to having a seat. Grab you a sip of water. We're going to come to the cool down part of the workout. This is just as important as your workout, warming up and cooling down. Well, warming up prepares your body for exercise, and cooling down is what prepares your body and gets you back into the rest and digest mode. So find yourself in a nice, comfortable position. Maybe it can be on the chair, it can be on the floor. You can have your feet out in front of you if you like. You can have your legs crossed. You can have your legs out in front. Whatever is most comfortable to you this evening. So hopefully you've gotten a good workout in, and so your breath is probably a little short. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to begin to extend your inhales and exhales. We're going to shorten your breath. We're going to slow down your breathing and slow down your heart rate. So, if it's available to you at this moment, begin to inhale and exhale through your nose. Your hands can be gently on your thighs. You can have them palms down. You can have them palms up, whichever. As you inhale, I want you to fill the belly up with air like a balloon. Expand it. Fill it up. Belly puffs out as you inhale. And as you exhale, belly comes back in. As a matter of fact, put your hands on your belly. Inhale, press your hands out. Exhale, let the belly come back in. Inhale, push the hands out. Exhale, let the hands come back in. Inhale, push the hands out. Exhale, let the hands come back in. A few more. Inhale, push the hands out. Exhale, let the hands come back in. Inhale, expand, fill that belly up with air. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Belly comes back in. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the hands back down to the legs, the thighs, over. And let your breath come back to its natural rhythm. Hopefully it's slowed down just a little bit. Now, this next exercise you can do seated, or you can do seated on the floor or on the chair, or you can even do standing, whichever one you want to do. If you're going to be seated on the floor, I want you to bring both hands to the sides. If you're going to be sitting on the chair, I want you to grasp your chair or have your hand to the right, or you can come to stand, and I want your feet about shoulder width apart. Now, if you're seated, have that hand down on the floor. Inhale that left arm up, and exhale over to the right. I want the weight evenly distributed between the feet if you're standing, and if you're seated, I don't want that left hip coming up, so make sure your hips are square. So I don't want the hip coming up like that. Keep that hip pressed firmly into that chair cushion. Now breathe. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Inhale back up, and exhale, release that left hand down. And let's inhale that right arm up. Exhale over to the left this time. You should feel a great big side body stretch. And again, if you're seated on the chair or on the floor, you don't want this hip to come up. So make sure you're pressing that right hip down so that you're feeling that great big stretch there. And you're keeping the weight evenly distributed if you're standing. Inhale back up. and exhale, release. Now, come back down to the floor for a moment. You're going to bring both of your feet out in front of you. If you're sitting in your chair, you can take both feet. Just bring your heels up, come to the edge of your seat, and bring both heels out like this. Now, you're going to sit nice and tall. Make sure you've got your ears over your shoulders and shoulders over your hips. Hands on your thighs. You're going to take a big inhale. And if you're in your chair, move this mat out of the way. You're just going to gently walk your hands down, and you're going to stop when your hands are right down here on your shins, because I don't want you to pull your chair over. Now, you want to make sure your spine stays nice and straight. I don't want you rounding over like this. I want your spine straight. We're lengthening the spine as well as stretching the hamstrings. So I want you to keep that spine straight. Once you feel it rounded, back away. Toes are flexed. And now here's the other kicker. If you've gone as far as you can go, if you're feeling a little pain here, I want you to back away. And then I want you to back away a little more. I want you to go to awareness here. Because when you are trying to stretch out the hamstrings, if you've gone all the way and you've got that hamstring stretched as far as it'll stretch, guess what? It's like a rubber band. You're going to end up popping it. So back away a little bit, roll your shoulders back, and go to awareness. Because it takes anywhere from 60 to 120 seconds for this muscle to get the signal from your brain that, oh, it's okay to relax. Because when your muscle finally relaxes, that's when you can go deeper into the pose. So if you're sitting here wondering, when are we going to get out of this pose? That means you've gone too far and you need to back away. Because sitting here talking, some of you, if you backed away enough, you probably noticed a softening and relaxing of those hamstrings, and then you will be able to go maybe a millimeter, a centimeter, an inch, or whatnot further. Maybe not a big deal. It takes time to find that awareness. And now slowly back away. And now we've got a couple of options here. I want you to bend the knees. We're going to do either reverse tabletop or we're going to do reverse plank. So bring your hands behind your back. You can have your fingers facing your buttocks if you like. You can have your fingers out to the side, whichever one. Now just make sure you're not sinking in. Roll the shoulders back. Spine is nice and straight. Bend those knees. If you're going to do reverse tabletop, take a big inhale and then exhale, press the hips up towards the ceiling. If you're going to do reverse plank, get those legs nice and straight. Take a big inhale and then exhale, lift all the way up. And breathe. You're going to stay in tabletop, it's this way, or plank. And slowly release and release. And now, come out to a wide leg. Arms out to the side, toes are nice and tall. Take a big inhale. And then exhale, I want you to twist over to the right. One hand on either side. Inhale back to the center. Exhale over to the left. Good. Inhale back to the center. And exhale over to the right again. Toes are still nice and flexed. Take a big inhale. And again, staying on those sits bones and the spine straight, I want you to walk your way down just a little bit. I want you to keep this hip on the floor. So you don't want that hip to come up like this because you've gone too far. Just lengthen that spine. And again, you want a nice straight spine. You're reaching your chin towards the toes. You're not trying to take your nose to the knee because we're trying to lengthen that spine. Relax the thighs, relax the buttocks. Inhale back to the center, exhale, release, and now twist to the other side. Inhale, and exhale, walk down. Again, shoulders squared, spine is nice and straight. You're reaching the chin to the toes. Relax the thighs, and breathe. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, release. Now, I want you to come, if you're using your chair, I want you to come to tabletop on the chair. So shoulders are over your wrists, hips are over the knees. You can be on tabletop on the floor. We're going to cat-cow. So making sure, again, shoulders are over the wrists, hips are over the knees. Let's inhale, gently lift the head up till the chin is parallel to the floor. Drop that belly. Exhale, tuck the chin to the chest, arch that back. This is cat. Inhale, head up, tail up, belly drops for cow. Exhale, tuck the chin, arch the back for cow. And again, a couple more here. Use your breath. Inhale, cow, and exhale, cat. Your breath may be shorter or longer than mine. It may feel better to you one way or the other. And then one more each direction, cat and cow, and then you finish off with the one you prefer, cat or cow. And then coming back to your nice, strong tabletop position. So now what you're going to do is and I'm going to turn it sideways so you can see. You're staying right here in your tabletop position. Your gaze is to the ground. You're going to take a big inhale, and then as you exhale, you're going to turn your head and buttocks to the right, making a C out of your body, opening and closing the ribs. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, head and buttocks to the left. And you're going to go back and forth with your inhale to the center. Exhale, one side. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Couple more times. Last one. Back to your tabletop position. Now, we're going to move into another posture. So if you are in your tabletop on the floor, I want you to walk your hands, your right hand to the inside, to the center of the mat. And then I want you to press up and bring that right foot to the outside of your mat so that you're in the Spider-Man lunge. Now, if you're on your chair, you're basically, what you're going to do is I want you to take your left foot and put it on the chair leg, and your right foot and put it on the chair leg and step that left leg back. And that way you're in a lunge. It's not quite the same lunge, but it's a similar lunge. And then, getting a nice, strong lunge, you're going to inhale that right arm up and open and twist. And breathe. For 3, 2, and 1. Exhale down. And then you're going to step back into your plank. You're going to walk that left hand to the center of the mat and step that left foot up. Now, if that left foot only comes here, grab it, pick it up, pull it forward. And then you're in a nice, strong lunge here. And again, if you're on your chair, you're just going to switch. You're going to step that left foot to the chair leg and step that right one back in a lunge. And then you'll inhale, open and twist the other direction. I'll come this way, so see. So you're opening and twisting the same leg that's bent. And exhale back down, and then step that foot back up. And now if you're in the floor, then you're going to step that foot back to plank. Drop to your knees, and then come on back up to stand. Now if you're using a chair, I want you to get behind the chair. And I want you to get your legs nice and wide. If you're not using a chair, just want your legs nice and wide, your toes out. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, if you're on the back of the chair, just bend your elbows and let yourself come down. Otherwise, if you're standing, let your hands come to the floor. I want the palms firmly on the floor, so widen those feet out until the palms are on the floor pressing. If you're on your chair, Your legs are out wide and you're bent like this with the elbows. If you want to go further, you can run your hands down the chair. And if you still want to go further, you can go to the floor. Now, either way, nice wide leg forward fold. Palms firmly on the floor. Take a couple of breaths here, let the head hang. Now, if you're on the floor, walk your hands over to the right. You can place your both hands on the floor, if that's available to you. You can place that right hand on the right foot and that left hand on top, or you can place that left hand on the ankle and reach that right hand up. And then back down, and then back to the center. And if you're doing this from the chair, just grab the right side of the chair. But now move to the left side of the chair. You can put both hands on the back side of the chair, here on the left. Or you can bring the left hand on the left foot and the right hand on top. Or you can bring the right hand on the ankle and reach that left arm up. Any of these variations is perfectly fine. And breathe. Always breathe. Never hold your breath. Inhale and exhale through the nose if it's available. Back to the center. Now, a couple of options here. If it's available to you, you can reach your arms out wide. If it's not, place your hands on your ankles. If you're in a chair, make sure you walk your way up the chair. You can walk your way up your legs. You can reach the arms out, keeping the spine straight. Come all the way up. Exhale, the hands down. Heel toe in. And now, coming down to the floor again. I want you to get yourself nice and comfortable and lie down on your back. You can have the knees bent. You can have the legs out straight. You can have the palms up. I want you to get as comfortable as you can. If you're going to be in your chair, just find a nice, comfortable position in your chair. You can have your palms open on the legs. You can close your eyes or have a nice, soft gaze. Now I want you to inhale and exhale through the nose. Bring your awareness to your breath for just a moment, just checking in with it. Y'all, the breath is our anchor. Every day, we inhale and exhale all day long without realizing it. Always come back to your breath. So let's check in with it for just a moment. Tell it thank you. Now, bring your awareness to all the points of contact your body has, either with the floor, your chair, any of the clothing you have. I want you to notice how it feels, the softness, the hardness, the texture. Is it silky? Maybe you're on the carpet, maybe you're on the floor, or maybe you're sitting on the chair. Just notice all of that. Now, bring your attention to the forehead. I want you to tell that forehead to relax. I want you to soften and relax your forehead. Now, soften the eyes. Let them relax. Sink into the eye sockets a little deeper. Now soften the jaw. Relax it. Let it unhinge just a little bit. Maybe the lips come apart. Releasing the tongue from the back of the throat and the roof of the mouth. Letting the shoulders sink a little deeper into the mat. Soften your belly. Let it relax. Soften the palms of the hands and the soles of the feet. Your toes, the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, and the ankles are relaxing. The The toes, the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, and the ankles are relaxing. Right foot, left foot, completely relaxed. Your shins, your calves, your thighs, and your buttocks are relaxing. The shins, the thighs, the calves, and the buttocks are relaxing. Right leg, left leg, completely relaxed. Your lower back, middle back, and upper back relaxing. The abdomen, rib cage, and chest relaxing. The entire torso completely relaxed. The shoulders, the upper arms, the forearms relaxing. The wrists, the backs of the hands, the palms of the hands, and the fingers relaxing. The shoulders, the upper arms, the forearms relaxing. The wrists, backs of the hands, the palms of the hands, and the fingers relaxing. Right arm, left arm, completely relaxed. The throat, the jaw, your cheekbones behind the eyes and the forehead relaxing. The throat, the jaw, the cheekbones behind the eyes and the forehead relaxing. The entire head completely relaxed. Whole body relaxing. Whole body relaxing. The whole body completely relaxed. The next couple of minutes, you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to be anybody for anyone else. You don't have to be mom, sister, mother, I said that, whatever, dad, brother. This is your time to let go and relax. So take these few moments and just let the world pass you by. And relax. And take a deep breath. Begin to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes and bring a little movement into your body. You can roll your wrists and ankles. And take another deep breath. Lift your arms up over your head. Give yourself a big stretch. Do what feels good. And then bend your knees and roll over to your favorite side, right or left, it doesn't matter which. Getting your chest as close to the ground and your heart as close to the ground as possible. And when you're ready, stretching your top leg out for balance. With your head heavy, press yourself up to a seated position. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a very simple workout, but also not easy. And I hope you enjoyed the nice little yoga stretch at the end. Until next time, let me know. Make sure you comment down at the bottom and let me know what you would like to see and what other kinds of things you would like any other time. Have a great day.